I'd like to now introduce the PyroScience company. It's a sensor technology company, which is now a subsidiary based here in Graz in Austria. The CEO is Torsten Mayr. He's also on the Technical University of Graz. His colleague Birgit Ungerböck is also with us today, and I think you will together present PyroScience technology. I think it's remarkable to have such an organization here as a member of BioNanoNet, and I would like to open the floor to you now, to not take too much time from you. So the floor is yours, and please step forward.
So yeah, hello everybody, and welcome to the webinar of PyroScience. My name is Torsten Mayr, and I'm the CEO of the Austrian part of PyroScience. With me is my colleague Birgit Ungerböck. She's a sales representative and an application specialist. And we will introduce you now to the technology and the products of the PyroScience sensor technology. So first, a short profile of PyroScience. Birgit, can you change?
Yes, it just takes some time, sorry.
Okay. PyroScience develops and manufactures innovative optical chemical sensors technology, which is based on our unique red flash technology. You see, the company is located in Germany and in Austria, and the headquarters is in Aachen, and Graz is a subsidiary for development of sensors and sensor materials. And we also have an office in Hamburg, so we are quite spread over Germany and Austria. So it was founded 2011, the PyroScience, and it has a broad customer base for optical, oxygen, and pH sensors. So when you see the application fields range from the deep sea, this is the instrument you see here in the middle. So we have just launched a product where you can measure oxygen and pH in 4,000 meter depth, and also it is our sensor is used on Mars at the moment. So we're very proud that NASA has chosen a PyroScience sensor for the latest Mars mission. So the Perseverance, you have recently seen a lot of pictures and news from this Mars probe, has an oxygen sensor from PyroScience on board. So PyroScience is providing laboratory devices and is a key technology provider for OEM customers. And our innovative and flexible systems support research worldwide with easy to use and ultra compact systems. So, and now I will give to Birgit.
Thank you, Torsten, for the introduction, and also thanks for the opportunity to give that presentation here at the BioNanoNet meeting. I will shortly introduce what our main focus and our products. So our PyroScience focuses on development and manufacture of optical, or more precise to say luminescent sensors for oxygen, pH, and temperature. Our oxygen sensors have been the first sensors which have been released on the market already more than 10 years ago, and they can be seen as well-established technology which is already used around the globe. The physical parameter which is actually measured is the oxygen partial pressure, PO2, and we offer different sensors for normal range or trace range applications. pH sensors or optical pH sensors are especially beneficial in applications where the pH electrode shows its weaknesses. So for example, at very small sample volumes, or for applications with high ionic strength. For this, we offer optical pH sensors ranging from pH 4 to pH 9, each sensor version covering 2 pH units. Then last but not least, our temperature sensors. They are also especially suited for applications where a high temporal or high spatial resolution is needed, or for true temperature compensation of the oxygen and pH sensing. Typically, I would show here a list of different advantages which can be obtained using luminescent sensors, but I will focus on the main advantage here, that is that optodes are seen as very flexible sensing tools. The reason for this is that the indicator dye, in our case a red flash indicator, is incorporated into a polymeric matrix, and the sensitive layer here can be seen as the green color, can then be coated onto the tip of an optical fiber, so that would then be used for fiber-based measurement, but it can also be coated on the surface of a flexible and transparent substrate, and then, for example, cut into pieces like a spot, integrated into a closed system, and then be read out from outside by an optical fiber, which you can see on the right-hand side, and what we call contactless measurement. A typical setup which you would purchase from our company does not only consist of that sensitive part, but you also need a readout device, like an oxygen or pH meter. Such devices consist of an LED for excitation of the luminescence, a photodiode for detection of the analyte specific signal, and a suitable set of optical filters. The readout device can also include a battery and a logger, but some of the instruments are typically operated using a Windows PC or laptop. The last part, which is quite important for our technology, is the use of optical fibers, because somehow the analyte sensitive signal needs to be transported from the sensor to the meter. This can have different lengths, from few centimeters to several meters for remote measurements. Our readout instruments can be subdivided into three main groups. Group number one are our laboratory devices, which can be seen as real plug-and-play solutions, because you simply need a sensor head, which is then connected to one of the optical channels. Here you see on the left side our lab meters, which are typically connected to a Windows PC or laptop, like the multi-analyte meter Firestone Pro for readout for oxygen, pH, and temperature sensors, or the Firestone O2. Next to it, you see the pocket oxygen meter Firestone Go 2, which has also a display, battery, and a logging function included. So this would be the ideal tool to be used in field trips. On the right side of the slide, you see our OEM devices, which are known for their small size, their durability, and that they're really low power consumption. Here, the oxygen gas sensor, which is called FDO2, is the one which is currently used from NASA on Mars, as Torsten already mentioned. The last group of our instruments is our underwater solution with the recently released Aquafox family. This is a new product family which was especially made because we have many customers in marine research. This product family comprises several loggers, but also transmitters, which can be integrated into existing setups and can be used down to a water depth of 4,000 meters. So these would be the tools for our for deep sea applications. For customized setups, it is also possible to equip our OEM devices with a pressure stable support adapter, which you can see right to the Aquafox family. Now, just a short slide on our optical sensor portfolio. It would really not be possible to show all of them here. our sensor heads are, I would say, as diverse as our customers' applications. On the left-hand side, you see our fiber-based sensors ranging from our robust probes with a tip diameter of 3 to 4 millimeters. The shape can, however, be really different. For example, our micro sensors are here is the sensor material coated directly on the tip of an optical fiber, which can be as small as 50 microns, which would then be used for spatially very resolved measurements. On the right-hand side, you see two examples of our contactless sensor solutions, for example, the flow-through cells or the sensor spots, which can be integrated in any transparent vessel. What I would also like to mention here is that our company provides some unique sensor formats, such as our solvent-resistant probes, which can be used with approved solvents, or oxygen nanoparticles, which are especially beneficial for integration in very small sample volumes or complex geometries, such as microfluidics. Our instruments are operated with the new and customer-friendly Pyro Workbench software. This offers some very user-friendly settings and calibration wizards, as well as smart logging function. Several devices can be operated with the software within one single window. And it is also possible to post-process your oxygen pH or temperature data after the measurement by using the data inspector, for example, to determine oxygen consumption rates and so on. So if you are more interested into different applications where our sensors have been used with, I would kindly invite you to visit our website with a huge knowledge base on different applications, such as some of them shown here, but we also have, we presented some application fields like application in microfluidic applications, and you can see how our sensors work in different lab environments at different field trips, as we already called our presentation From Deep Sea to Mars. And finally, I would also like to invite you to visit our YouTube channel, where you can see the latest released products, such as the FireSting Pro, our multi-analyte meter for readout, for parallel readout of oxygen, pH, and temperature sensors, with some enjoyable and informative videos on those products. With this, I would now like to hand over to Torsten again. Thank you.
I want to give a short answer why we were joining BioNanoNet. So why is PyroScience now a member of the BioNanoNet? So yes, it is. I know BNN from a variety of projects for a long time now, several years, and it was always a reliable partner in research projects and also as a coordinator. And if you look at the number of members of BNN, this is really enormous. And we expect also an extensive reach within this network. So, and as BioNan has also proved to be a valuable partner valuable for partner search and also for consortium building, and usually has the hottest information on the recent calls or calls that will be published soon. So, and what do we expect? So we are always interested to explore new application fields for our sensors. So you already have seen there's a very wide range where our sensors are applied, but we still think that there will be interested in biotechnology, also more, and of course more in sensors for aquaculture and these things, and also for microfluidics. There we also plan to do more also research projects. So, and we want to achieve a higher awareness for our products in the research labs, and we are really aiming for new research projects. So we are really a technology-driven company who is who is focusing on research and development, and yeah, and that's what we looking for. And of course, we want to make money, so we look for new customers. So, and now I want to thank you for your attention, and also, yeah, I'm ready for your questions, and Birgit also. Thank you.